again in my head. Oh, now you're gone. Well, I can't believe it's over. So much wasted time. Oh, now you're gone and now it's over. I can't be so blind. Oh.
T-O-O-J-A-S.
The first 6 games of the Thornton Academy season all ended with wins. Things changed against Cheverus, however, as the Stags outgained and out-hustled the Golden Trojans. As the team met on the Monday after to look at film, Coach Kiesel had some sobering words for his squad.
I haven't been this disappointed team for a long time. Probably since your sophomore year, we went over there and we got our tails kicked and gave up 59 points. I can take losing. I mean, listen, if we get beat, we get beat. Last year at Western Maine final game, when we came back, we watched the film, I felt all right about things. Felt we had played hard football. I felt like we played inspired football. And they were better than us. Tip our cap and move on. But this has been going on all year, guys. For some reason, you guys cannot play 48 minutes of football. And all year it's gone to 1 year LPI. 401 yards of offense the other day, guys. We are a bad defensive football team. You've been a bad defensive football team all year. Part that pisses me off the most is the effort part. All we ask you guys to do is to go out there and you play with effort. That's all we ask. You make mistakes, we're fine with that. We will coach you up and make you better. But when you go out and you take that many lows and that many minuses, and you get outworked, it's unacceptable. I'm embarrassed. I'm hurt because, you know, right now, I feel like you guys just don't get it, you don't understand, or you don't know how. Or maybe you can't, I don't know. You just don't play hard. You pick and choose. Each play, we got 7 or 8 guys. And it's not just one person. It's not just 2. It's all of you guys. We got 7 or 8 guys that play hard. We got 3 or 4 guys that decide they're going to take the play off. And you know what? You're not going to win a state championship. You're not going to beat Cheverus doing that. Because they got guys that play hard all the time. Talent-wise, I don't know if there's any difference. We might even be better. I mean, I don't know. But when talent meets effort in football, effort's going to win. Don't have to go any further in the weight room today. I mean, I should tell you, you got to lift. You got to stay strong during the season. We had guys going there for 5 minutes, and then they're disappearing for the rest of the time. You know, you don't want to listen to us. That's fine, okay? You're not going to win a state title. You got to lift to stay strong so that you can beat teams like Cheverus. No going there for 3 minutes and then take off and disappear on us.
After watching the Cheverus film, the session switches to focus on their next opponents, the Biddeford Tigers.
You know, they're scrappy. I mean, hey, they've shut the last 2 opponents out, right? They shut Portland out 2 weeks ago, and they shut Gorham out last week. I mean, Portland turned around, beat Scarborough last week, right? 25-20. They rushed for 370 yards against Scarborough. All right, so they're scrappy. I mean, they run the ball very well. They're not real big, but they're pretty. You know, they play pretty decent defense because they get after things.
The goal sheet in the locker room tells the story about the Cheverus loss. 2 days later, it's the full pad practice for TA. On this day, Coach Craig Agresti will be focusing on giving quarterback Eric Christensen some reps at defensive end as a backup for injuries.
You nervous for today? Because we get after it today, buddy. We get after it. This isn't friggin', you know, this isn't shuffle drills. Yeah. There's no more, you know, drag that inside foot. Drag.
What's wrong with dragging inside foot?
Hey, one thing, if he steps down, you're not turning, step down. I don't want you doing this. All right, you're not taking him on square. All right, if he steps down, you're stepping down here. And that's how you're just closing it off. If you see the ball, that guy's not gonna pull, okay? You're gonna go get the ball, okay? Oh, you all right? That's your throwing arm. I don't want you to hurt yourself, bumping into steel. All set, here we go. Set!
Work, come on!
Ah!
As practice drills continue, Coach Nick Tabor takes it upon himself to continually rattle the starters for motivation to improve.
Get out! Get going! Boy! Stepped up nice, but then you... That's an excellent job! We get a pancake block on a zero shade, Quinlan! You got put on your back and you walk up on Mike linebacker. Hey, let's get some people that want to play with low pad levels in here. Don't get put on their back. You know, when we're in offense and we're saying you bring the down lineman to the linebacker, that's exactly what you did. You didn't even have to block Bobby Began because you took the zero shade right into him. That's a nice job. Problem is, I wish this was an offensive period right now, but it's supposed to be defense.
Agressi continues to coach up Christensen, who hasn't played a defensive snap all season.
Keep your eyes on that guy. He's going to tell you the whole play. What's going to screw you up is when you get your eyes on the backfield for a second. It's not going to happen. Okay? Bend. Good. And that's a great job. You know what I mean? We can't ask you that they're handing it off and he's going straight over the center. Yeah. You know, I mean, you came from a long way. That's telling me you're working and bending. Good job.
While Agressi sees marked improvement in Christensen, Coach Kiesel is setting his sights on the defense, begging them to not only execute, but do so with an attitude.
You guys got no shot if we don't know how to start developing an attitude on defense. All right, if we got to hit every day, that's what we'll do. All right, we're going to figure this out. All right, let's go. Right,
Come on him. It's too wide. Go, find somebody, go! Go! There you go, Bobby. That's good. Come on, fellas, why are you standing around? The ball.
Drills move to the goal line, and the intensity of the defense feels like a real game.
Give them nothing! Let's go! Hey, good job, defense. That's a great job, defense. Good job. You drink that. No, you want a break. Good job. No, you can hit him.
The rest of practice has similar themes, as Coach Tabor and Coach Kiesel take the attack dog role to heart, challenging their talented team to play up to their level, play physical, and play with an attitude. Practice comes to an end, and Kiesel hits on similar themes as he did in the film room.
Doesn't matter what we call offensively, what we call defensively. You know, the best scheme in the world. Okay, guys, but listen, hey, next 4 weeks, it's about blocking and tackling. That's what it comes down to. Who's the tougher team? That's what it comes down to. You develop some toughness. You gotta develop toughness. Hey, we're skilled. We know that. We got skilled kids. We got great athletes. We got big, strong linemen. Right now, I'm not sure we got guys that are going to make the tackle at the 1 yard line if they're one-on-one with Goodrich. I'm not sure you're going to do that. I'm not sure you're going to get your nose dirty and make the tackle. I know right now on defense we have a few guys that will not do that. Offensively, I'm not sure we're going to get that tough yards. Couldn't do it on Saturday. Had a 3rd and 2, couldn't pick up a first down, first quarter. They got 3rd and 4, they run toss. We got 7 guys there. We can't make a play. We can't stop them. That's what wins in the playoffs for us. Guys, you got to develop an attitude. You got to start developing. Listen, either we're going to do it, or you know, coaches. We're gonna push you guys. You guys told us at the start of the year you want to win the state title. Right now, this team cannot win a state title because we are not tough enough. We're not tough enough right now. You guys got to develop some toughness. You got to stop playing with toughness. Last year, that team got tough by the end of it. I haven't seen that out of this group. I see a team that turns it on when they want to, shuts it down when they want to, and that's not going to. That is a recipe for losing football games in the playoffs. You guys, good Wednesday, guys. Good job. Let's finish the week off tomorrow, guys. Good job. Good job.
Go, boys.
Boys, bring it out, boys.
Getting cold out yet, John? Chilly out yet?
All right, these coaches have gone easy on us all year, and today they finally step it up. They take, well, that's not what I mean, like, you know. So they start yelling at us. They start getting at us. They start taking us out. They start getting in our face, and we can't take it. We get pissed. You get even, boys. You get even. You take it out. You do better the next play. You get better. That's the part. That's the point of practice, to get better, boys. All right. And if you're not out here every day getting better, we're not doing our jobs. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Get better on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get better.
Friday arrives, the day of the game and the day of the Battle of the Bridge rally. The historic rivalry between TA and Biddeford is not lost on anyone.
It means a lot. It's just a great experience for everyone who's involved. All the fans just get really into it. The players, it's playing your friends basically, because you know everyone who you're playing against. So it's really a close game, especially for the seniors. This is their last game they ever play. So I mean, how do you want to end your season, end your career as a football player? Do you want to lose to your rivals, or do you want to beat them? So they play with a lot of emotion.
It was like this week in practice, a lot of the coaches were fired up, and they got us going this week. I mean, we're playing Biddeford. It's kind of a trap week, like we played Wyndham before Cheverus, but I think we're ready to go, and I mean, I guess we'll see what the outcome is. They have good athletes. We just have to worry about our job and what we have to do, and I think if we do that, we'll come out successful.
I think, you know, number one, you want to get back out there after, you know, a disappointing loss, you know, because, you know, football 1 game a week, sometimes the weeks get long, you know. So, you know, having a quick turnaround is nice. It's a great rivalry, you know, both communities have, you know, have had great tradition in football. We're very close to one another, you know, families live in both communities, you know, they've crossed over the bridge and stuff, so it's a great, you know, football rivalry. It's probably, you know, one of the best in the state of Maine, if not the best in the state of Maine. You know, Sports Illustrated had it, you know, a story on it, and you know, we're fortunate. You know, I think our kids understand that, you know, this is a great rivalry, and you know, something you're going to have to not only live with for the next year, but especially for seniors, that's the one you're going to remember.
I have a hard time, obviously, being a Thornton grad and coaching against Biddeford for a long time. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Biddeford. I respect them. I get along well with the coaching staff, but I think it's that rivalry, that tradition. Even though they're struggling right now, and I think things will come around. I think things will come full circle like they have in other areas. But it's hard for me to feel sorry, you know, to feel sorry for them or wish them well, because they're Biddeford, and we're TA. We're not supposed to do that.
Well, I mean, I've grown up in this community my whole life, and I used to be a kid going to these games, and I love Thornton Academy football. And playing in this game, I'm a senior. We're going to Waterhouse Field. It's just a different atmosphere, and I just can't wait.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a great rivalry. You know, it's two communities that take football very seriously, and you know, they've played well last 2 weeks. Biddeford's played very, very well. You know, they've shut 2 opponents out last 2 weeks. They got a huge win over Portland, who's probably going to be the 3rd or 4th seed, you know, they've got an outside shot of the playoffs if they can beat us. So it should be, you know, we better be ready to play tonight.
Because of heavy rains, the game was moved to Saturday afternoon. As Christensen warms up in the sun, Coach Tabor reminds his linemen about the importance of improving every week as the playoffs approach.
We've got to ensure that we take steps forward every single week, right? Every single day, every single play, right? We had a nice week of practice this week, right? I like the way you guys responded, okay? You got to go out and cap this week off with a win today, right? Not only a win, but go out and cap this week off, right, by improving on the things that you made mistakes on last week, okay? Being tighter on the down block, right? No mental mistakes, no drive breakers, okay? Get us to be a better team, right? Make us a better team week one in the playoffs than we were this week, the week before that, the week before that one, right? Seniors, you know, this is your last battle of the bridge, okay? You will not have an opportunity to play Biddeford again. There's no possible way that matchup will happen, right? This is your last shot, okay? As sophomores, you came here and you got beat.
Number 22, Corey.
I hope you remember that game, and I hope you remember the way they celebrated after that.
How do you want the last battle of the bridge game to go? Biddeford winning? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. Let's go, boys. We gotta hit hard and hit hard.
Play mean, boys. Let's go.
Those are two jobs today. Hitting hard and hitting hard. Yeah. Let's go. Hit hard on three. 1, 2, 3. Hit hard.
The team gathers in the locker room for final preparations. Kiesel uses a quote from Bonnie Eagle coach Kevin Cooper to again hammer home the importance of playing hard every play.
Okay, last week, guys, week before I gave this Cheverus, Tabor asked Coach Cooper from Bonnie Eagle what he thought of the Cody Academy and Cheverus matchup. Okay, and here's what he said. They're both good, Cooper said. To me, Cheverus plays very, very hard. I think that's their best ball. They have a running back who's just fantastic. Cody Academy has tremendous skill. They might throw a little bit better. It's going to be a great game. All year, I've heard lots of returning starters. Good at the skill positions. Great community support. Great facilities. Not once have I heard anyone say about us that we play very, very hard. Not once. Not one coach has said that. Bobby, what'd you say to the team yesterday at the end? Stole over my thunder yesterday. What'd you say to me? What'd you say when we broke it? Go in about talent and hard work? What'd you say? Go ahead and say it. Get up here and say it. Let's go.
You know, Bobby, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Very true, boys.
If we want to be where we want to be in the end, it's time to see it go. If you want to give yourselves a shot at that goal that we've set, it's time to get going. If you truly want to be respected as a team and as a program, it's time to get going. We've got to stop playing this game hard. We've got to stop playing this game through the echo of a whistle. I don't ever want to have a meeting on Monday and say the reason we lost is because we got outworked. Take a knee. We're going to give up people to help get you here. Let's go put on a show.
Okay, good afternoon. On Saturday, October 20th, Battle of the Bridge. Thornton Academy 6-1 against the 3-4 Biddeford Tigers here at Waterhouse Field in Biddeford.
On the first drive, Biddeford quarterback Nick LeBlanc would go to the air with little success.
LeBlanc sprints this way, throws a looping pass downfield, and that one could be intercepted. Andrew Libby. Matt Cody double teamed. You had Josh Sear Behind him.
The acrobatic Libby interception gave TA good field position, but they wouldn't take advantage.
10 minutes even to go. First period, no score. 3rd and 15 Trojans. Morton to the near side. Christensen looking for Cody Lynn. Cody Lynn had a step, but the ball's overthrown.
Later, Libby again would pop up in the secondary.
Long count by LeBlanc. He wants to pass. Here comes the rush. LeBlanc gets it away and intercepted again. And it's Andrew Libby. Once again.
On the next possession, Libby, out of the Wildcat, would make Biddeford pay for the turnovers.
Libby in the Wildcat. Christensen top of the screen. Kenny in motion. Andrew Libby picks his hole. Andrew Libby could go. Andrew Libby, touchdown Trojans. From 30 yards out as they went to the Wildcat.
Later in the first, Biddeford native Nick Kenny gained some tough yards.
Kenny again. Kenny bouncing off tacklers. First down, Thornton Academy by the way of a hard run by Nick Kenny.
A few plays later, Kenny would finish off the drive.
Christensen to Kenny. Kenny trying to look for end zone. He finds it. Touchdown Trojans.
TA up 14-0. The defense again came up with a big play.
2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. LeBlanc wants to pass. Tarbox missed the sack. LeBlanc in trouble now, loses his footing and finally goes down. Mike Granger covers up LeBlanc.
Libby would find the end zone again late in the first quarter.
Fakes to Kenny. Libby's going to keep it. Libby trying to find the end zone. And he does. Touchdown Trojans. Andrew Libby from 12 yards out.
TA's defense was playing hard every down, and it was Dylan Morton's turn to make a play.
Option pass. They're trying to come back to LeBlanc and intercepted by Dylan Morton.
TA's third INT set them up at midfield, and Christensen took over.
On this side, they want to go to Morton. It's a crossing Cody Lynn. Cody Lynn, the tight end, tackled by Corey Krieger.
Now in the red zone, Kenny would again taste the end zone.
Inside handoff, Nick Kenny. Nick Kenny, touchdown Trojans. As he shook a couple of tackles, went pretty much off tackle, 18 yards, and the touchdown.
Later in the second, Cody Lynn delivered a big hit that Kiesel covets.
Right now, LeBlanc has plenty of time. Here comes McCrum. LeBlanc gets away, gets it to, and a big hit. Incompleted pass.
The Tigers had one more chance at the end of the half to get on the scoreboard.
Under pressure, throws downfield as the half ends, comes up a little bit short. Josh Sear on the defense. They tried to get it to Patrick Wilson. The ball came up a little bit short.
Back in the locker room, Kiesel has nothing but positive words for his hardworking team.
That's what you play hard. Great job. Hey, we want to drive the field, right? Just like we did the first half, right? Run the ball on the approach, then we get some chances on the top. Okay, guys, right? Good job, first half. Offensively, guys. Great job. Defensively, guys, hey, they threw the ball 20 times in the first half. We're going to continue throwing the ball, all right? We've got to contain the quarterback. Keep in the pocket, make him throw the ball. The other guys, we got to break down. We're getting there, but we're not breaking our feet down. If you break down, he's looking at you, we win. So don't go flying in there. I mean, obviously, if you got a blind shot, yeah, that's a kill shot. But if he's looking at you, you got to break your feet down. Otherwise, you're going to miss. Okay, you're full wet. Okay, it's a pretty good athlete. Break your feet down. And then secondary, we're going to break on the ball. We did a nice job right at the end with that drive that they had the ball for like 8 minutes. We give them a slant, we don't break on the ball. We give them a scramble, we don't break on the ball. We give them a fourth and four, we don't break on the ball. Be aggressive on the road, fellas. Break on the ball. We don't want to play, let them catch the ball in front of us. Knock the ball away. Break our feet down, right? That's the first half, fellas. Right? First half.
The second half begins, and Biddeford again has issues with holding onto the ball.
Loose ball on the play. Who's got it? Thornton Academy.
On TA's next drive, Libby found the end zone yet again.
Libby, touchdown Trojans. From 6 yards out, Andrew Libby. 34-0 Thornton.
Now up 35-0, Christensen decided to get in on the action.
In motion, Morton. Christensen fakes, Christensen keeps. Christensen at the 30, 25, change of pace, and he goes out of bounds on that far sideline.
Christensen's long run set up Kenny for his third TD of the game.
Christensen to Kenny, hole there, Kenny trying to drag tacklers. Touchdown, Trojans. Nick Kenny from 5 yards out. Pass fell incomplete.
The starters would come out after the third quarter, up 42-0. As the time wound down on the game and TA's regular season, the team was able to celebrate a hard-fought win and the number 2 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah!
Well done. Hey, that's a great job. Hey, that's a way to play with energy and emotion. That was a great start. Guys came on the third quarter. You hit the bell again. You did a great job there. Hey, guys, that's a great job, fellas. Right? That's a great job. Rest up, right? Rest up. Okay, obviously Monday, right? We've got a week. That's all we've got right now. It's 1 week of football. 1 week of football. Okay, guys, right? So rest up tomorrow, right? Get away. Okay, recharge those batteries the best we can. Back to the money, guys. That's a great job, all right? Let's go ring the bell for soccer, fellas.
After the short drive back across the bridge, the Trojans get off the bus and enjoy the tradition of ringing the victory bell. In the middle of the celebration, longtime manager Nicky Skontris gets the chance to enjoy the victory over the Biddeford Tigers. Back in the locker room, game balls are given out, and TA prepares for their playoff run.
All right, give the game ball first. Eric's gonna give the game ball.
All right, guys. It's going to be someone transferred over here from the other school. And had a pretty good game today. My man, Nick Kenny.
Hey, great job. Hey, get away and enjoy, relax, right? I mean, enjoy what you've accomplished. Okay, you've had a great regular season. You've had a great regular season. Today was a great rebound. I thought you guys played with great emotion, okay, guys? And, you know, we can do that in effort. I mean, you can do that. We're going to be tough. We're going to be tough to beat. We're going to be very tough to beat. I mean, you got to say, Biddeford has shut out their last two opponents. And they beat Portland, who is probably the 4th seed in the playoffs. Okay, guys, right? And they shut them out. Okay, you guys just went up and down the field, that Biddeford team. And that's a great effort for you guys, okay? Get away, recharge your batteries. You have to watch the news tonight, right? After that Sanford game, Sanford Massapequa game ends, you'll know who you're playing tonight. They'll have it on the news, okay? So watch it tonight. Get away, and guys, hey, Monday we start, right? It's a 1 week season. That's all we have right now. It's a 1 week season. That's all you guaranteed yourself. And we come in Monday, we are 0-0. We are not 7-1. We are not the 2nd seed. We are 0-0. The only thing that you've accomplished is that game next Saturday is going to be here. Without some pool play. Okay, that's all you've earned right now. That first game is home. All right, guys. So enjoy the weekend. That's a great job. It's a way to defend the bridge, fellas. Great job there, guys. Captain's doing it.
It's a great way to end the regular season, boys. Playoffs! That was a great time. Yeah! You just gotta remember, you only get 1 week. You only get 1 week, boys, all right? You're only guaranteed 1 week. That means you gotta take it seriously. No matter who we're playing, it's playoffs, boys, all right? It's playoffs. Anything can happen, fellas. All right, boys, bring it in.
Anything can happen.
Let's go! Let's go, Trojans! 1, 2, 3, Trojans!
On the next episode of Varsity. Thornton Academy's season can end in one game as the upstart Kennebunk Rams come to Hill Stadium. Can the Trojans control mistakes and stave off an upset? Find out on the next episode of Varsity.